guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning for another video here with Saving with Keish. So if you hear noise in the background, that is just because I am in my basement where my stockpile currently is, and right above is my kids, so they're gonna be walking around and making noise and everything like that. So just disregard the noise in the background. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to do this video really quick just to show you guys where my stockpile is. And I am not an extreme stockpiler. I don't have an extreme stockpile, but what I do have is pretty much I have enough. So I have enough to last me for about 6 months to a year in some areas, if I don't ever coupon again. So yeah, that's where my stockpile is. It would be so much greater if, so much bigger if I did not give away my mom, my brother, in-laws, everything like that. So I do give away and I do sell sometimes. So once in a while I do have like a little, not a whole sell, but I do sell to a couple of people, or they'll give me a few bucks for whatever they grab. Yeah, so this is just where my stockpile begins. So it is in my basement. And I also want to mention, if you are new here, please subscribe and also like this video for more videos like this. I also wanted to talk about like some stock up prices and stuff like that. So let's start over here. This is like a little bar that's down here in the basement, but I use it to just have my stockpile on it, or some things of my stockpile. So first thing over here, I just have like this little bin. It's just like a Walmart bin, and it's just full of makeup. I have a lot more upstairs in my room. So whatever I do, whenever I do a makeup deal, if I really want the item, I will have it upstairs in my room because I want to try it or use it. But whatever I don't want, I have it down here in this little bin, so that way anybody can just grab if they want it. So here's like some of these Wet n Wild stuff that I just got this week from Walgreens. We have some mascara, and a lot of this makeup was free or very, very cheap. So I think maybe like the Physicians Formula, I maybe paid $1 or $2 for, but everything else is pretty much free with points or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's just that. This bin right here, I think I got this from the dollar store. So I just keep like just random stuff. I don't know, I just have this stuff in here. Some razors, another pack of razors. I have a shaving gel here, and I have these Swiffer packs that I don't even use anymore, but I have them in here. And I think that's everything that I have in here right now. And these things, like the shavers, the razors, I always get for free. These were from Walgreens, I believe, a few weeks ago. And these I got, where did I get these? Maybe from Target. When I used to coupon there. I don't coupon at Target anymore. It's too much of a hassle for me where I'm at. So yeah, and then I have some Renewals here. I only have about 6 left. I use these a lot. I put them throughout my house, so the house, when you walk in, it will smell good. They don't last very long, but they're cheap. So most of the time you get them for really, really cheap. 50 cents and under will be my stock up price. So like these were from Dollar General. They were on clearance for 90 cents plus like 50% off of that. So I got these for a really cheap price. So I'm happy about those. But I only have 6 left. Like I said, I use them all the time. Everything in my stockpile, I use. For the most part, I use everything that I purchase. Everything, if I don't use it, I donate it, or I give it to my mom or whoever can use it. But for the most part, I use everything in my stockpile. So here's my mouthwash. So I have mostly the Crest Scope, because that's what my husband uses, and that's what we get mostly deals on, but he actually likes that. And I have some of the Colgate here. This one doesn't have a wrapper on it. I don't know why, but yeah, I have some of this stuff, the Enamel Health. So just, I don't have a whole ton, but just enough to last us maybe like a year. So yeah, that's that. And these mouthwash I will get for free, or maybe 50 cents. The large ones I will pay like 79 cents, like at CVS is where we get these all the time, these big ones. And then these will be from like Walgreens and CVS and stuff like that. So that's the Colgate mouthwash. Over here I have a ton of Dial hand soap. So this was a deal recently at CVS, I believe. I recently had like 1 or 2 hand soaps and I needed to restock, so I did a deal at CVS. And I think I paid maybe 50 cents for one, which is a very, very good deal for Dial hand soap. And then I recently just did this soft soap deal at Walgreens. And then back there I just have this Big Mama I got a while ago, but I still haven't used it. So yeah, right here I have a few Vaselines, not a whole lot. Just recently got these also from Dollar General. So another thing I wanted to say, I do rotate my stockpile. So that's why you will see things that I just recently got, because I always clean my stockpile out. Over here, I'm just going to skip that for a second. Over here along the lines, I just have, what are these called? What are these little things called? Pegs or something, not pegs, whatever. Anyway, I just put these here and I just have my razors on them just to have them more organized. So I just have my razors. Some of them have like 2 on them, 2 packs. So I just have like all my razors right here. So that way they can be organized. And then I have deodorant. So I have some Speed Stick and I have some Lady Speed Stick. A lot of the time we get these for free at CVS. So that's how I get those. And me and my husband actually like the Lady Speed Stick. He wears women deodorant, so yeah. Back here I just have some like overflow of shampoo. So I just have some Tresemme that I currently got at CVS that didn't fit on my shelf over here. And then I have some of this Finesse. What did I get this? ShopRite, probably free, or like 20 cents. Tresemme was free. I got some herbal essence here. I got like a whole row of them. And these were either free or 50 cents a piece wherever I got them. CVS, maybe Walgreens. I can't really remember. But shampoo, when it comes to shampoo, I don't pay. I like to get it for free. But depending on the brand, sometimes you got to pay up to, I don't like to pay more than 50 cents, but even $1, depending on the brand, is okay to pay. But 50 cents or 49 cents or less is the stock price for me when it comes to any shampoo and conditioner. So I guess we're going to move on to this row over here, which is my shampoo and conditioner row. So you can see I have a few like Head and Shoulders, not a whole lot, because I actually use this and my husband uses this, so I don't have a whole lot. I do have a few things upstairs where I like to keep my personal things that I use. So I do have some Head and Shoulders and some body wash and things like that that I keep for myself, that if anybody was to come down here, they can grab whatever they want, because I have my own stuff upstairs. But if I do need anything, I still do come down here for certain stuff. So yeah, so we have some Head and Shoulders, some L'Oreal, not a whole lot. Back here we have a whole bunch of the Suave. So we have a whole bunch of that back there. We have some Garnier Fructis. We have a whole bunch of this Pantene. Pantene we always get for a really cheap price at CVS when it comes to the P&G deals, like the hair care deal, P&G deal, whatever the case may be, spend 30, get 10, whatever. These are always really, really cheap, or sometimes even free at CVS. So I have a whole bunch of those Pantenes. I don't always use the Pantene. It's not my favorite shampoo to use. I have really curly hair, and the Pantene does nothing for it, in my opinion. But if I needed to use it, I would. And I mean, I have it for anybody that needs it. And then I just have a whole bunch of Tresemme here as well. So I say a whole bunch, but you know, this I feel like it's not a lot, because I've seen people with way more than me, but it's still a lot. It's still a good amount. And Tresemme, it's an okay shampoo and conditioner. Like I say, It's okay. I'll use it if I really need to. But I just really like the big bottles because they last a whole lot. They last a really long time. So that's why I like them. And same thing with the Tresemme. Either got it for free or really, really cheap. All right, then we're going to move down to the next shelf. The next shelf, I just have body wash. So I just have whatever men's and women's body wash I currently have at the moment. So over here, we have some Suave, Irish Spring. My husband really likes the Irish Spring. So I would have a whole lot more, but he uses it a lot. So this is what I have currently of Irish Spring. And either free or really cheap, either 50 cents or less. That's what I like to pay for body wash. Even like 60 cents. I have paid like 60 cents for body wash. For the Irish Spring, I will pay for because my husband really likes it. And then over here, I just have some of these Axe sprays. And then some of this Axe shampoo and body wash. Just a few, not a whole lot. You know, I don't really stock up on the Axe because it has a lot of perfume. And it's not my husband's favorite. So whenever I do get it, it's either free or really, really cheap. So I just have a few of this Dial bar soaps that I just recently got a few weeks ago from Dollar General for really cheap. When it comes to bar soap, I think my stock-up price is like $1 or less. And when it comes to body wash, it's like 50 cents or less. So that's where I'm at with my stock-up prices. But over here, we have some Dial body wash. We have, obviously, some soft soap body wash. And then we have some of this St. Ives body wash. So that's that. And I'm going to move down here where I have my cleaning things. So I have my Febreze. So that's all the Febreze that I currently have. I always do the Febreze deal at Rite Aid whenever there's a spend 30, get 10. And then we get that P&G coupon for the buy one, get one free. It's always, always a great deal. So that's why I normally get my Febreze. And I use these things a lot in my house. I'm always spraying. So I use these a whole lot. Over here, we do have some of this Palmolive and Son of the Dawn. Palmolive, these bigger bottles. I would pay like $1 for, even though it's not stock-up price for me, but I would pay it. And because I don't currently have a dishwasher, I'm always washing dishes by hand. So I do use this a lot. So I would pay $1 for it. I like to pay 50 cents or less. And same thing for the Dawn. I'll pay like 50 cents or less for the Dawn. And then over here, I just have a little bit of Pine Sol and Fabuloso. And the Fabuloso, I don't really remember how much I paid for it. Pine Sol, I think I paid maybe like 50 to 60 cents. So I like to pay anything that I have. My stock-up price is always going to be either $1 or less, depending on what it is. But for the most part, either $1 or 50 cents will be my stock-up price for these cleaning supplies. Down here, I just have a few more. I have Lysol. This Lysol deal, I think I did a ShopRite. So these cost me about 50 cents. And then with you have to have that 50 cent coupon that doubles to $1 at ShopRite, and there'll be 50 cents whenever the deal comes around. Same thing with this Lysol spray. This soft scrub I got from Walgreens for a really good price also. And then this is all the tissue that I have. I had a lot more. So I have some of the Puffs and the Kleenex, but I donate to my kids' school all the time. I'm always donating tissues or like the Lysol wipes because they always need stuff like that to clean. So I'm always donating that. So I'll donate like in the beginning of the school year, I'll donate a whole bunch. And in the middle of the school year, I'll donate more. So that's why I'm always rotating my stockpile so nothing gets really old. So I don't have nothing that's like a year old for the most part in my stockpile. So yeah, and then over here, I do have just a few women's products here. I don't do deals on women's product often because I don't use these, so I don't do them. And then, you know, women, they tend to be picky with, like, let's say someone needs something, they tend to be picky with like the brand and the type and stuff like that they use. I mean, I could donate some to like a women's shelter and stuff, but I just don't do the deals a whole lot. These have been sitting here, and most likely I will be donating these because I'm just tired of looking at them. But this is what I have for now. Only like a few. It only goes back like four or five, maybe altogether like 10 packs. But that's it. That's all I have for lady products. So, like I said, I don't like to do deals on these unless they're free or extremely cheap. A few cents I'm talking. So, yeah, that's that. Moving over here, this is like a little wood thing that I have. I just have a whole bunch of toothpaste. So, I also rotate my toothpaste. Right now, I'm in the process. I actually have to clean this out and organize it better because I'm like, it's a whole mess because I just throw toothpaste in here whenever I get them. But it does go pretty far back. And if I have to guesstimate how many toothpaste are in here, maybe I will say 50. Between 40 and 50 tubes of toothpaste, which is definitely enough to last me a while. But you know, toothpaste expires, so I will be rotating it and putting the older ones in the front and the newer ones in the back. And I do have a few items down here. Trash bags. I don't typically donate these or even sell them or give them out to anybody because these are hard to come by. For me, in my opinion, trash bags are the hardest things that I ever had to coupon for because we hardly get a coupon for it. And when we do, the deals aren't always there completely. So when I do get a decent deal, I try to stock up, and this is what I have so far. So I had got these from ShopRite, the smaller ones. And then I did a deal at CVS, and I think I paid for the bigger ones. I paid about $3, and then for the smaller ones, I paid about $1.50, I think. And then I love my Downy. So right now, I only have 3 Downies left, which I have to try to do a deal. 3 Downies. So I love my Downy. I will use like Suavitel or anything like that, but right now I have, this is all I have. This is my only thing that I have. So it's 3 Downies left, and I love this stuff. I will get these from either Walgreens or Rite Aid for like $1. I will even pay like $1.50 for the Downy because I really like it. So that's that. And then this is my paper product stockpile. I don't have a ton because I just don't. I don't do a whole lot of deals when it comes to paper towels and toilet tissue. As long as I have enough, I'm good. So I have like 2 Angel Soaps there. Angel Softs, sorry. I have 4 of the Scott paper towels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 Scott toilet papers. That's it. That's all I have. And then I have over here some more Scott paper towels, and then like 1 single paper towel over there. Don't ask me why there's Christmas lights up. I won't be able to answer that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for my paper goods. I don't have a whole lot. I don't hoard or extreme stockpile for paper goods, even though I would love to, but it's always a little pricier. So if I have it, I'm not gonna spend money to get more, like, if that makes sense. So I'm very I have budgets. So when it comes to couponing, that's why I'm not like an extreme, like, my whole basement's not full of stuff, because I budget myself when it comes to couponing every week. And if it's not in the budget and I don't need it, I don't get it. That's just what it is. So that's all I have for paper goods. And then I do have my detergents over here. So I'm going to show you guys. Okay, it's a little bit dark. It's a little bit dark in here, but just bear with me. This is where I keep my detergent. It's like a closet, and I just have it hidden, kind of. So that way, I mean, you can open it up and see it, but not everyone that walks down here, if they have to, they won't see my addiction. So I love to stock up on detergent. Detergent's probably my favorite thing to stock up on. I don't know why. It's just like whenever there's a detergent deal, I'm like on it, you know? So, or I used to be more, not so much now, but I really used to be on it. So I have a whole bunch of Oxy. Back there I have a few of the Tide Simplies. I have some Purex, a whole bunch of the Arm & Hammers, because, you know, we always get those for 99 cents, 99 cents, and then I even paid, I think, 99 cents for the Tide. 99 cents is my stock up price. I will not pay more than 99 cents for detergent unless it's Tide, and I'm not even a big fan of Tide. I will pay like $1.50 for Tide, maybe $1, less than, definitely not $2. So if it's $2 for me, it's not stock up for me, so I don't get it. So I know I can get other detergents that are like better for less, so that's why I don't really go for the Tide unless it's an amazing deal. Normally I go for the Tide Pods because those are more to be on the cheaper side than the Tide liquid. So I do still have like a whole bunch of Arm & Hammer. I had so much more, but my mom comes down here and she grabs a few and everything like that. So, and then I use it, obviously. I use everything I have, so I use all of my detergents. I have a whole bunch of, I'm going to go on the other side to show you guys. Down here, all I have is like a few of the Arm & Hammer, what do you call these? Boost Sensations in wash boosters. So I just have like a few. Sorry if you can't really see it. I just have like a few. Like I said, I had so much more, but you know, I do use everything. So that's that. And then the closet goes on the other side too. So now over this side, I just have a whole bunch of, sorry if it's dark, I just have a whole bunch of my Tide Pods and stuff like that. So I have the Arm & Hammer pods, a whole bunch of Tide. So these are all Tides. I had a whole lot more, but I did recently, so I did sell a few recently, just to get some cash in my pocket. So I did sell, and people really like Tide Pods. So I like them, but it's not my first go-to grab whenever I'm doing laundry. I don't like go straight for the Tide Pods, if that makes sense. I'll go for the liquid. I'm more of a liquid person than a Tide Pods person. So, but I will once in a while grab them, and I use them for my kids. When my boys, they want to do their own laundry, instead of them wasting my liquid, I just give them the Tide Pods that they can do their laundry, and they don't need my help with just throwing a Tide Pod in the washer. So yeah, and that's my entire stockpile. Did I mention about the stockpile? My stock up price for the Tide Pods are usually $1 or less. So I have gotten Tide Pods for as cheap as like 27 cents, 60 cents, 69 cents. It just depends on the deal. So I will not pay more. Maybe I paid $1.27 before for Tide Pods, if I really needed it, or if I was like in the beginning stages. So stock up prices come as you coupon more. So in the beginning, when you're first couponing, you're not going to have a stock up price. As long as you're saving, any saving is a good saving when you're starting out couponing. But as you start getting a stockpile, then you begin to have a stock up price, where if you have the item already, why pay, you know, so much for a certain item that you already have when you have gotten it for cheaper? So you know your deals, and you know your stock prices once you develop a stockpile. So that's where I'm at right now. I've been couponing for quite some time now, so I know what I will pay and what I wouldn't pay for. So sometimes I'll see deals that people post, and I'm like, no, that's not really a good deal. But I mean, I understand why they post them, just because if anybody needs the item, or if anybody is starting out, any deal, it's a good deal, pretty much. So I hope you guys enjoy my stockpile video, my stockpile tour. Like I said, my stockpile is not extreme. It is exactly what my family needs. Maybe a little bit more, but you know, if I was ever to move, which we are planning to move, I want to kind of start fresh. So I want to like sell or give away all my detergent, all my shampoos. I want to sell it, and I want to start fresh. I want to know how that feels again. I like that feeling of starting fresh and starting again with something. So I will take you guys in that process if you guys want to see it, as to see how I sell it, to see how I give it away, to see how I start fresh, and to see what I start fresh with. Because I don't want to give everything away. I don't want to sell everything, but a lot of the things that I have in my stockpile, I would like to sell and give away so I can start up again. And yeah, that's everything I have for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.